other a bit more. I know, I promised I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're gonna live together for a little while, it won't hurt if we talk to each other, will it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Great! I'll bring the wine. Oh, damn. It's one of those bottles with a cork.
No pasa nada, tengo un
Have you got a bottle
sacacorchos.
opener, Miss
Sí, sí,
Ashworth?
sí, 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 en
In
la
the
cocina.
kitchen. I'll go get it, shall I?
Yes, please. And while you're there, could you get a couple of glasses too?
Las clases están aquí. Tomar copas de vino. Una para mí, una para Mitzi. Vale, estamos en esta especie de flashback. Antes de que nos pille el de control de pestes. De plagas. Tomar sacacorchos. Mira, esta música es maja.
Have you found that corkscrew yet? We also need some wine glasses.
Sí, ya.
There you go. Let's get that bottle open.
Qué incómodo, no te
Yeah.
acerques tanto.
But we'll need glasses too. See if you can find some.
Sí, yo te los doy, pero
I found some
respeta un
wine
poco mi
glasses.
espacio personal.
All right. That's all we need. Oh, Miss
ya está.
Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Sí,
Yeah? I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Very funny, Mitzi.
Oh, no, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always sleep with my eyes open.
¿en serio? Qué agobio de tía. Oh. Ha dejado de llover, ¿no? Porque hay como silencio absoluto en la calle a pesar de que se ve viento en la ropa, pero bueno. Oh, ya no llueve. Cáncer. Uf, no hablemos del cáncer.
How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps. It shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. One is yours. That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them. They changed over the years, too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where new neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, you give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, and you forget about them a minute later.
That bad, eh?
Well, there's that bald guy who lives above me in flat 5. He came here recently to
El que
shout in
llamó a
my
control de
face.
plagas.
He's a
Mal.
nasty piece of work, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
I can't imagine somehow that my guy would be a train driver. Okay, that's good.
Pero dame pistas, tía, dime algo.
Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I've
Claro,
plenty of time.
tía.
There's no need to rush
Hablemos de
this.
tu cáncer.
Maybe tomorrow we could sit down
mucho
together and
mejor.
make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi.
Oye, ¿y por qué no vas llamando por los timbres y viendo a ver si es el que toca?
So, the big C. Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
¿Por qué será tan
It's
importante?
fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some, like yourself, even bigger than mine.
Sí, porque ya no se quiere morir.
What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Her.
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma,
Sí que es verdad que suenan
leukemia,
femeninos.
sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
You might just be right about that, Mitzi. I used to be a nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year. But that was 6 months ago, so... yeah. Not awfully long.
Is there anything...
They've tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. Do you want to talk about something else?
Oh, hablemos del tiempo.
It's not raining anymore.
Oh well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that I'm actually scared of. I got lost in a fog once, when I was just 9 or 10. I
Es
remember
verdad
I
que en la
sat
escena
under
de
a
antes se ha
tree
visto mucha
crying,
niebla.
thinking some monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah? How do you know?
Los únicos... ¡Guau! Los únicos monstruos somos nosotros,
The only
asesinos,
monsters are
violadores,
us.
pirómanos.
Murderers, rapists, arsonists. They're the real beasts. So far from humanity, they're no longer capable of feeling compassion or guilt. They're the ones we should really be afraid of. But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's all irrelevant. You can't predict what happens. You can't do anything to stop it. There is only one way. You turn into a beast yourself, and like them, you show no mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
Nada de mi
I
resurrección.
just don't like murderers. They're nothing but parasites.
Vale, creo que le mataron al marido, ¿no?
You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name's Jack. He's dead.
Oh.
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life?
No, no, la verdad es que no
Want to put
quiero.
you down. These aren't happy
Solo
stories.
falta eso, que me
And
deprima
I'm not
esta.
a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
A lo mejor le va bien ver, oír las desgracias de otra, pero...
Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
Ay, no te lo tomes con prisa. Jack hizo esas imágenes en tu pared. ¿Cómo murió? ¿Cómo
How
murió?
did he die?
Vamos por lo
How did he
agradable.
die?
I'll get to that, Miss Ashworth. Let me just tell you more about him first, so you could understand what happened.
Ah, pues
Tell me how
explícamelo.
you two
Si
met.
me
We
vas
knew
a
each
responder
other
a lo
for,
que
like,
quieras.
Forever. We grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. Perfect match.
Pero...
I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me.
Todo era perfecto
We thought
hasta
one day
que,
we would marry, have children, be happy.
sin embargo,
I never
ocurrió...
had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else.
Pero en ese momento...
You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience this pure, perfect love.
¿Pero qué pasó?
Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels.
Ya,
Yes, I've
¿pero qué
been
pasó?
very lucky,
Sí, tuviste mucha suerte.
but all luck runs out sometimes.
Y... Ah, ¿cómo
How
se
did he
llama?
take the news about your cancer?
Le
I thought I
dejó...
was joking at first.
Le dejó...
He laughed. and he got really angry. I swore to him I was serious, but he still wouldn't believe me. We had a big fight that night. It was our first and only fight. It was awful. He smashed some stuff. His guitar, of all things, was the worst. He loved that guitar. Why did he break it? He was absolutely furious. He walked out on me that night, and when he came back the next day, he was different. Begged me to try surgery and chemotherapy. I didn't really want those things, but I did the chemo for him. It didn't help. It just made me feel sick all the time. I felt trapped in this strange place where nothing that happened around me seemed real. Maybe that's why I didn't see what my cancer was doing to Jack. It was destroying him as well. He changed. He became obsessed with death. It seemed death was all he ever thought about, even though it was me, not him, who was supposed to die.
Jack made those pictures on your wall. Was he an artist?
He always liked all kinds of morbid stuff, whether it was music, movies, paintings. So do I. We had that in common, amongst other things. People say it's depressing to listen to sad songs or watch sad films, but I never felt that way.
And yet, you are scared of fog?
Oh, that's different. I might be scared of fog, but I like spiders. They're beautiful.
You must be out of your mind, Mitzi.
No, honestly, there's a certain indescribable beauty in sadness. Just like there's beauty in the grey and ugly winter morning when you look past the obvious and notice what others can't see.
You must love my apartment then.
¿Y el
It's
barrio?
like Ugly took a vacation here and never went home again.
Hombre, el primer chiste que ha hecho.
How did he die? How did Jack die?
¿Le ha dado la espalda? Ah, es que se pone a fumar.
It was so distant in the last few weeks before he died. What I didn't know was that he kept looking for something. I don't think he even knew what exactly. But it eventually found him.
¿Se buscó pelea o algo de eso?
Found him.
¿Se tiró a un coche en marcha?
Online, you know, about all sorts of stuff. Fishing, computer games,
Ah, lo que
horses,
decía,
gambling,
lo de los
addictions.
suicidas que quedan online para suicidarse.
Accidentally, Jack stumbled upon one about suicide.
Hostia.
There's a guy there. Calls himself the Eye of Adam. He's a fucking god on that forum.
El
It's
ojo
like
de
a failed
Adán.
suicide club. People mostly try to help each other and offer support. Sometimes it just helps to know there are others like you. To listen to their stories and how they cope with their lives.
Pues yo necesito ese
But the Eye
foro.
of Adam is an advocate of death. He dwells on human weakness. His job is to plant an idea, to give them a reason to die and tell them how to do it, once and for good. Jack took the bait. Before he knew, he was completely brainwashed. One day he sat down with me and tried to explain his perfect solution. It was the Romeo and Juliet kind of scenario. We were both to die together in each other's arms. It was supposed to be a quick and foolproof death. There was no chance we would have been saved. All thanks to the Eye of Adam, who created a tool for perfect suicide. He told me it was very simple. All we needed were 2 easily accessible household chemicals, which combined together create a gas called hydrogen sulfide that kills you within a couple of minutes.
Hostia, en 2 minutos.
Told him he was fucking nuts, of
Eso es
course.
una muerte un poco larga, ¿no?
Just wouldn't give up. He reasoned with me, then he begged, and eventually just kept screaming at me. I figured it was his crazy idea of a modern romance, but it was downright tacky and just wrong. Finally, he said he would get everything ready and wait for me in our special place at dawn, 5 in the morning. Don't be late. Those were his last words he said to me. Then he stormed out. I cried for hours, thinking I didn't deserve all that from the person I loved most in the whole world. A few times I even tried to persuade myself that maybe he was right and I should do it. I just couldn't. I eventually fell asleep. I didn't plan it. My head was killing me. I was so tired.
¿Qué me dices? ¿Te quedaste dormida?
Woke up suddenly. I could see the sun rising out my window.
Ostras, menudo fail.
It was nearly 5. In utter panic, I threw myself off the bed and ran out the door. I needed to stop him. I needed to get there before it was too late. But right there in my bedroom, before I even left, I already knew it was. When I arrived at our special place,
Hostia,
it was already bright.
la voz
Used to
ahora
go
la
there
oigo
with
peor,
Mars,
no sé por qué.
drink wine, sometimes smoke weed and listen to Pink Floyd, sometimes make love in Jack's car. There wasn't really anything special about that old parking lot. But to us there was. It was completely abandoned. It was quiet. It was safe. After that day, I've never gone there again.
Control, control. Tenemos control. Wow. Estos sonidos invertidos, un poco desagradables. Ñap. Pues suerte que puso un aviso. Uy, ya está. ¿Ya nos han dado control para eso? Bueno, pues lo siento,
I'm
hombre.
so sorry.
Mujer, lo siento mucho.
I think now I understand.
Bueno, no sé
He
por qué te he
loved you
preguntado
so
tantos
much,
detalles de
he
algo
couldn't
tan
bear
macabro,
the
pero
thought
bueno.
of living without you. And that guy, the Eye of Adam. I'm not surprised you want to find him. I know I would.
Se
I'm
va a
not sure
vengar.
if I should believe that you only want to talk to him. But hey, that's none of my business. I wouldn't know what I'd do if this happened to me.
Good to know, but I really just want to talk. I want to face Jack's killer and tell him what he's done to me. You know, funny part is, he actually told me where he lives. He wants to meet me. Would you believe that?
How come?
Well, this kind of thing he does is called trolling on the internet. It's usually a form of extreme bullying and psychological cruelty. Those who are clever enough say, don't feed the troll. Don't talk to them. It only makes it worse if you show any interest in them at all. And Eye of Adam is no exception. He craves attention.
Bueno, pero un troll no tiene por qué incitar al suicidio.
I emailed him and told him I was a massive fan who loves his work. He wouldn't believe me at first. But trolls are always hungry, and I was prepared to serve him a meal fit for a king.
What do you mean?
I fed him so much bullshit that he really believed I'm a suicide preacher just like him.
Great. I wish he'd given you his door number, though.
It's all a part of some sick game he's playing. Sooner or later, I'll find him.
Había carteles, sí, pues un detalle un poco absurdo para comentar.